Nice arrived at their southern neighbours Montpellier looking to continue their recent upturn in form. Patrick Vieira had suffered a rude awakening since swapping New York for the Côte d'Azur, but consecutive wins had improved the Eagles' spirits and the '98 World Cup winners' mood. Yet the Stade de la Mosson has not been a happy hunting ground for Nice, with only 2 league wins ever. The last came 3 seasons ago. And it was Michel de Zacharian's Montpellier with the podium in their sights, that despite not winning at home since February. Well, this was the 10th time of asking to end that horror run. Damien TALLEC almost celebrated his first Ligue 1 start since May 2012 with a second goal in as many games. Goals looked to bring a home win last week, only for a last gasp equaliser to deny them by Strasbourg. Montpellier, despite starting week 6 in 6th position, they desperately wanted to avoid a 10th home league game without a win. 9 was already the worst in their history, but they finally had their prayers on course to be answered, as were their striker, controversially signed for Bordeaux, Gaëtan LABORDE, with his first since arriving under a cloud from Bordeaux. It saw Gus Poyet leave the southern club, but his new club happy to have the player. He did score a double in a qualifying Europa League match for Bordeaux, but this his first Ligue 1 Conforama goal since February, 62 games over 3 seasons, and finally just his 10th Ligue 1 Conforama goal. Walter Benitez has been impressive of late, but the fumble allowing a simple tap-in and a huge weight lifted off Laborde's shoulders. Well, Nice, despite the return of Mario Balotelli to the starting 11, had failed to lay a glove on Benjamin LeComte in the home goal. The Eagles finally found their wings, but wingback Youssef Attal was denied by a smart save by the Montpellier #1. 22-year-old Algerian's 3rd Ligue 1 Conforama appearance, but no goal to celebrate. The Payets' nerves were shredding in the final 10 minutes, but they seemed to be given a reprieve by referee Thomas Léonard, who appeared to penalise Balotelli. Hard to see really why Pierre LEES-MELOU was denied an equaliser in a second of the season. He blew confidently as Vieira tried to lift his side for one last push, but instead it was Montpellier who had the chance to clinch a long-awaited win before the final whistle. Andy DELORT, another player without a goal since February in the league, initially found SKHIRI, and when it came back to the striker, DELORT struck the post. Brilliant effort, so unlucky to see it hit Walter Benitez's post. DELORT's wait continues, but for LABORDE, and more importantly, Montpellier's suffering fans, a first win at La Mosson since week 24 last season against Angers. Their reward, a place on the podium provisionally. Nice left with nothing.